Hey, my name is Mumblefinger. This song's called Rollin'. It's about hopping boxcars and just kind of getting by on that free life like my great grandpa Horace Burks did way back in the Depression days, trying to find money and food for his family. Uh, Sometimes it doesn't always work out that way. I've been rolling in stone. I was 15 when I first left home. I ain't gathered no moss, 'cause I keep rolling on. I prefer dirt in my shoes to them big city blues. I drink whiskey and shout at the rain, and I keep rolling on like a stone bag of bone in a boxcar on a southbound train. I just lean my head out and let the breeze cool my whiskey-soaked brain. In my time I have seen most everything, from Fairbanks to New Orleans, and I keep rolling on, just a stone broken one, and I believe this is my kind of life. I have a ball and take a few strikes. I'll let Jesus and the devil keep score.
I'm Sarah, and you're watching At the Joint TV.
I'm Joby One, and you're watching At the Joint TV.
You're watching At the Joint TV.
Hey, I'm Rachel Lane, and we are at the joint with Mumblefinger. I'm from Redding's Rock 106X. I like to talk on the radio, which makes me kind of weird. But now I'm actually here at the joint with Mumblefinger. How you doing? Where are you from originally? Because I think folks will probably want to know that.
Red Bluff. We'll
Red
say
Bluff?
Red Bluff. Yeah, why not?
All
Sure.
right. And you play a large variety of different genres, just kind of whenever the mood strikes you to play whatever you want. Is this correct?
This is correct, yeah.
enjoy this.
It kind of confounds the band sometimes, you
Good.
know, because sometimes we'll do a whole set of nothing but funk. Other times I'll do half a set of reggae or jazz or even some country or blues, you know. So it's just whatever I'm reading from the audience or whatever I just feel like playing and hoping they come along.
Now, let me ask you this. When you're out there just kind of feeling the audience, does it pay off?
Well, I get a few numbers here and there.
Well done, sir. I enjoy that.
Yeah, it does actually. Yeah, I mean, if they're an enthusiastic audience, that's part of the show. I mean, they're as important as another member of the band. Certainly as important as a drummer. So, that's very important. Is to see if they're falling asleep, then we just do what we want. But that usually doesn't happen. If they're really into a certain number, then we kind of pump it a little bit and stretch it out.
So you're performers, is what you're telling me.
Yes.
That's good, because I think what we've been talking about here at the Joint is that music is changing as a whole. A lot of different elements have come into play. Record labels are not what they used to be. Tour support is absolutely gone. So in order to make your living as an artist, you have to do a lot of different things. What have you guys done, you in particular yourself, done to kind of affront that and make things work for you in this weird world?
Well, I got out of the Bay Area. For one thing, there's people don't seem to go out as much to the clubs out down there, and I scaled down as far as reaching out to record companies and radio stations. I mean, I've had stuff played in Australia and local Sacramento and out in Norway and things like that, but I can't tour out there. It takes a lot of money, so I'm doing more of the grassroots thing. And now when I play up in clubs here, for example, I actually have a fan base that does go out to the clubs, and they ask me to play my songs. They'll say, hey, play Roy the Gay Black Cowboy. And I think that's awesome. They're not coming up and going, can you play Mustang Sally? Because I just want to kill them when they do that. It's a great song, but, come on.
Well, yeah, I mean, after a while.
It's not my song.
You want to make your living as an artist doing what artists do.
Sure, but you still want to read the audience. I mean, sometimes I do covers, but I do them my own way. I do a swing version of Smoke on the Water.
Nice.
People still recognize it, so they stick around. But you can't just be up there unless you're Van Morrison saying, this is my new music and you better like it or I'm leaving. You can't do that. You got to play to the audience too.
So in that vein, did you always know that it was a hard row? Did you always want to do this when you were a kid?
Yeah, when I was 18, I thought I'd own my own island by the time I was 23.
Really?
Oh yeah. I thought, hey, I'm going to be a rock star. I certainly had enough songs even then. I mean, I write a lot of songs. I don't know what's normal for most songwriters, but I've been writing songs for about 30 years. So since I was since I was about 16, and last count was 8-9 years ago, and we had just a few biscuits over 1,000. So there's a lot of songs out there, and I thought one of those at an early age would make me rich and famous, but I didn't learn the secret handshake or whatever you got to do to meet the right people, and I still haven't, but I'm still pushing the songs out there because as a performer, you can be too old to get signed to many labels, and that's cool, that's fine. But as a songwriter, you can be 90 years old and get someone to cover a song. So this next one is just my attempt at writing a song for the poor saps out there. Ones who fall around some girl who just basically shows no interest in them. Never happened to me. Got to be some of you out there. So that's for you. Called You in Love with the Wrong Man. In love with the wrong man. In love with the wrong man. You in love. You in love. You in love with the wrong man. In love with the wrong man. You in love. People been talking mostly laughing at you, ignoring me. They say I'm crazy, put no blame on you, all the blame on me. But child, you in love. You in love with the wrong man. You in love. You in love. You in love with the wrong man. In love with the wrong man. You in love. How can you stay with him the way he treats you? How can you stay with him? He can't love you more than I do. Oh, now I swear I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna do this forever. You gotta make up your mind. Girl, you in love. Yeah. In love with the wrong man. You in love. Yeah. You in love. Oh, you in love with the wrong man. In love with the wrong man. You in love. Oh, how can you do that to me, babe? You in love with the wrong man. How can you do that to yourself? You love a fool like that when you could be loving me. You